Here we are, back at Torrington. Another X-Tec live session. Come on. It's only me tonight. No mum tonight. So we could be hitting a brick wall here, and it could be, or a stone wall even, but they wouldn't be doing much, would they? We are in the Cavalier Arms in Torrington. There is a fancy dress thing going on in a minute. The phone's on charge at the minute, plugged in. We'll wait for a few people to join, for anybody that does, and we will go from there. Just me and me bag, and just me and me old bag. No, me mum's not here. I don't know if I was coming up or not. I'm not DJing actually, because the people that said about that, I'm not quite sure what they meant and when they meant. Quite a few people might be out for bank holiday. We'll stream this live for a minute, see what happens. Just finish our drink, and we will move up the road. We might try and have a live gamble for you as well, if once a few are in. I'm not sure about the signal or nothing on this slot. Let's hit the road. A lot of planes in the sky, but they've all been on the flight tracker so far. I mean, that one's chose disappearance, so that's all right. But oh, hey, 3 people. Was I in Signal in that pub? Because there was nobody once when I was in the pub, and then suddenly 3 people are there. But hello and welcome those 3 people. Right, Torrington, North Devon. We were up the other day at the Mayfair thing. This is now it's like a music festival day, but God, make the most of seeing flags like that up. It's a music festival day, and we've got a fancy dress parade. I've come dressed as DJ X-Tec. Obviously, I didn't actually know it was a fancy dress parade. I'm quite happy to film it. If I'd have known, I would have been up here for the day. That trail's disappearing quickly, so I'm not going to say that's anything untoward. But we have got a load of trails going out over to the. It's a bit more chilly than the other day. Does anybody want to put a thumb up? I can see 5 people, but no chat. But that may be because no one's commented yet. Right, basically, you know as much as what I do on what's going to happen here and whatever else. But there's a fancy dress parade that goes through the town at 6 o'clock. Can't see the time because my phone's videoing, streaming. I'll turn my brightness down on my phone a minute. It's no good messaging me about records while I'm not about, buddy, but yes is the answer to your message. Look at this blown off the tree, and there's all this sort of. Hey, cool. Oh, right, okay, we're going to do some free advertising for people as well. Okay, oh, look at all these, so we're going to go right through these then. Doesn't matter. You don't pay people their wages anyway, so it doesn't matter how much money it is.
Hello, you.
Hello, Ange, my ex-boss from the Village Inn. Don't come near me, my lovely. Too close, I mean. I've got a cold.
Oh, how you been?
I'm streaming live on here.
Hello.
Anyway, this lovely lady here, I am actually streaming live across the planet on YouTube at the minute. Would you like to appear? You sort of do, but you don't. I never make anybody, I don't put people on there that don't want to be, but I do advertise your... Mate, look at these cakes here. Absolutely lovely. I'm going to have to be careful where I go because this place is absolutely shocking. You could be literally 1 minute. Oh, this guy is actually singing this. Right, I apologise to the crew. If I cut in and out of signal, there's nothing I can do about North Devon. Well, I thought he was joking. I thought... Joe VR, nice one, Joe VR. How are you, mate? And Christina, did you see my message? You're the only one that knew that this was going to happen. I'm really going to have to be careful where I actually stay here. Nothing will drive them away. Just for one day. That's such a good tune as well, isn't it? Hey, I'm glad I came up, guys, already. I did if it am. The poke. The Pope likes to poke. You're supposed to be drinking that, my son? Father, forgive me. The Holy Spirit. That's his Holy Spirit, he said. Would you like to say hello to my YouTube channel? We're streaming live across the world. We're streaming live across the world. Would you like to say hello to people in America? Yes! Are these guys bananas? I think these guys have gone bananas. Herbie went bananas. Some Herbie can drive people bananas. Hey, do you know what? We're going to go to the protest in London, the strike, the May the 24th strike, and there is also a chemtrail protest going to go on in London as well. So there must be something in it. If people are protesting against things that don't exist, then we must be madder than we thought. Oh, look at this lot. These are busy bees over here. It's a Music Day festival thing, and it's at the place that I was at the other day, obviously. Great Torrington, North Devon. will go and get ourselves another beer. I'm not even sure where from. Let's go for the crowds and the masses. Here we go. Woo. You're live with the X-Tec at the Great Torrington in North Devon. Here we are. Talking rubbish again. Oh, there's my mate Leroy. Let's go see Leroy. Let's go see Leroy. We're going to go see Leroy. Martin and Leroy. Oh my God. Live on the YouTube channel. Hello, buddy. Leroy. Live on the YouTube.
Right, buddy.
How are you?
That's good. Good yourself.
With a thumbs up. Get on there. We used to do all the parties with Leroy and Richard Croft down at the Cube Club in Bideford. Bit of alley there. Right, okay then, so we will continue on. This is proper, isn't it? It's obviously helping while the sun's shining. Yeah, waffles. I do a lot of waffles. I do a lot of waffling. Sorry. I actually nearly hit my head on there. Mr. Di Giorgio, big shout to you, brother. Right, we're going to get ourselves a pint, go for a tiddle. We'll do some live fog vlogging for the crew. Chancellor Scratch and Spin, big shout to you. Foo. Right, sorry guys. Yeah, I don't think you got the YouTube vlog. You may not have got the landlady that owed me 6 weeks' wages from a few years ago. You may not have got all those really nice cakes that we filmed. I'll get us back in signal. I'm just getting a beer. Hello, buddy.
Have you got cash?
I have got cash, yeah.
Okay, cash, mate.
It's one of those. We're trying to raise the government, trying to make us, and the spray in the skies, and all the rest of it. Coca-Cola, they've got all these fluorescent particles in now.
We just opened 3 days ago, and we haven't got access to the bank, so every car payment, we don't know where it goes.
Oh, you can't leave me hanging.
So we control the cash, we can't control the money.
What's that one there? Estrella, yeah, Estrella, please, buddy. Yep, lovely, thank you. Australia, yep.
Yeah, 450.
Yeah, lovely. Yeah, no, it's going to go in and out a little bit, but once I get to a place and we watch the thing go round, I'll stay in the same place. At the minute, I'm sort of wandering, but yes, good job Westwood O's not as shit for signal as Torrington, eh? Because we wouldn't have a YouTube channel, would we? Or if we did, it'd be a shit one. Lovely, thanks, bub. We will take you off the bar in a second, ladies and gents.
Willie's got it best, hasn't he?
Oh, yeah.
He has the right idea.
What
What are you drinking, buddy?
Double rum and coke, please, mate.
Double rum. House double, yeah? Any ice?
Yeah, just a little bit, please.
Hang on, just be patient, guys. Just get me change.
Everybody? 5 and 10 makes 20, right?
Lovely, thank you, bud. We joined here as members on and off over the years, but every time we'd come here on a Mayfair, the fucking machine that we joined for would be switched off because of the people that weren't members playing it. So that became a non-whatever thing then, didn't it? Right, well, this is what I thought. A couple of mates had the deck set up tonight, but this is not the case. But we came up anyway. All we didn't do is just bring records unnecessarily. So This is at the back of the Conservative Club. Apparently it's closing soon, which is a bit of a hit. Nothing to do with it being the Conservative Club, but just it being. Am I back now? I don't know, because this is such a lovely view. If I am back, I'm sitting here chilling for a second, with hopefully out spilling me pint on the glass. Yeah, we're back. Look at this. This is where I'm sat. There's the most beautiful tree down here with the most wonderful. I've got a couple of videos up in on the channel. But I just love this tree. The way when that sun's in the right place and the light. Yeah, the toilet bit didn't, whatever. There's the bottom end of that square where I was stood and you could see all the people and the Pope was sat and all the rest of it. That's got signal. When I walk to the top of the square, that's not got signal. The front of one of the pubs has got signal. The back of the other hasn't. I could carry on, but there's no point. Well, maybe it's only just me and maybe it's just me and you for a bank holiday YT date, Christina. It looks like. There'll be a bit more action later, no doubt. If the signal lasts, I'll be able to do some live gambling and all sorts. But who knows about that? It did work. The signal was working in the pub where I first stopped, where I started the stream. I carry enough baggage around already, Christina. I don't I don't know if I need any more. Normally it's heavy records or heavy machines. Anything I like is heavy. People like to walk around with one machine that's got 1 million games on, but no, not me. I like to have 50 different ones with the original games on, and other people like to walk around with a memory stick or a pair of shitty CDJs and a couple of CDs. And no, I like to do it the hard way. Getting too old for that now. Cheers to all the bank holiday crew out there. Some sad news from Cobb. I was a bit sad about Cobb. Not sure why he's stopped, but will have his own reasons. It is a lot of work. I'm just lucky. I mean, most of my videos are the gambling ones, and they pay for themselves. With or without YouTube money. Before YouTube ever existed, whatever I do on those things pay for themselves. I have a lot of fun for little or nothing or nice profit. Look at this valley down here. Well, it's not often you get to chill with X-Tec when nothing much is going on. These are not chemtrails, these are normal planes because you can see them disappearing. Even so, the pollution in the sky, you can see it. You can see it, but these are not what they're going on about at the minute. They're not what they're going on about at the minute. They want to have 50 million to experiment to dim the sun in the sky, the UK government say, in the next few weeks. No, what you mean is you need an extra 50 million to carry on doing what you've been doing and what me and many other people have been watching and following. But there's a very good old DJ friend of mine who just doesn't seem to get it. And even if we're wrong, that person doesn't seem to even have the capability of thinking that they could possibly do that to us. But there you go. It's wakey time for a lot of people. But anyway, we're sat here chilling. We're going to go around the fair in a minute. We're going to get this. We're going to get the fancy dress thing on the go. I don't mean I'm putting on a fancy dress. I mean, don't you? Chantra, big shouts to my buddy Chantra. Get over onto Chantra's channel. Bless you, brother. How are you? Oh, you've been doing okay, buddy? We're in profit land, mate. We're in the 5th month of the year and we're in profit land. It's all down to those digi pokers that I found. The remake of the original Project Pokers. Like, I've got the first version at home, so, but I've been extremely lucky on them. It's nothing to do with having one at home. I've just hit, you can't tell what machine's doing with 2 presses at £1 just press, can you? But I've always been lucky on those games. I told everybody, didn't I, Christina? So that's how I uploaded the gambling videos, because the gambling videos pay for themselves without YouTube profits. So if I lost gambling, I wouldn't probably bother to load it. I don't know, you know, maybe I would, but I had a couple of people around the village just called me a liar, and I was like, well, we'd done the YouTube channel for the DJ thing, but COVID and all them lockdowns and whatever. Oh, then my deck broke down. Yeah, the other one's getting sent off in a day or two. Sounds like there's a bit of action going on down there. That sky's not blue, that sky is grey, and that sky is grey from what they've been spraying up there. We think we caught it on the live stream the other day as well. That is Taddyport, and that is an old leper colony. Ouch. I'll take you down to the sign in a minute. You can read all about it. We've got no mum tonight. I did text her to let her know I'd come up. I said to her, no, my mates aren't setting the decks up and I'm not playing. But, and then they said something about CDJs. I was like, don't swear at me. If you haven't got vinyl, I'm not... No, I never said that. Well, I did in my mind. I'll have to let me alter my brightness on my phone a minute because I can't see what you guys are seeing because I'm trying to. UK Dave Scratch and Spin is live as well, so pop on over to Scratch and Dave, UK Dave, and a big shout out to Scratch and Sip. Graham Macaulay, evening buddy. Hope you and everyone is having a good weekend. Yes, thank you. I hope you are as well. Mom is busy with the dog and the cat like she normally is. She's 95% busy with the dog and the cat, and then 5% meet up and do something. Is Mum, bless her. I suppose we wouldn't have her any other way. I wouldn't be me if it wasn't for her, would I? Right, I'm going to make a move in a minute. Before you think I'm staying here all night. It's quite nice to actually chill and relax. It's very rare one gets to do that, to be fair. Everybody thinks that I dawdle around doing this, that and whatever and not doing much about anything. But, wow, what's this cloud doing over here? There's an awful lot of plane trails there, isn't there? The very thin ones, look. Look at the way this has done this. Do you know what? I mean, God, I've lost my thingy there. They're saying that they're getting not the private Delta American Airlines doing the chemtrails and whatever. They're saying that they're doing the cheap EasyJet Airlines are starting to do it, but well, Some people would think that's a UFO, wouldn't they? Have you seen that one that's like a snake and it goes black as this whirlwind goes around? That's not. Hey, look at this one here. Why is it only left it that far though? That's right across where the sun's going to go. There's a lot of people on my channel that said I don't know what I'm talking about. Paul Smith. And my good friend AL. We'll just call him AL. They told me I'm nuts. I talk shit. They don't manipulate the weather. And now it's in the UK local news that, well, local news, UK national news. That's exactly what they want to do. But they're not starting to do it. They're going to carry on doing it. Thank you, Graham. I know, mate. I don't like people. Somebody that spent 3 weeks in a hospital for a mental issue does not like being called a liar or told they're nuts by some cretin down at the place, one of the places I work. But we'll leave that where it is because that's all coming to a whatever. Or a good friend on Facebook either, trying to deny it, trying to totally deny it. Not even, I was saying I'm 80% sure they're spraying the effing skies all last year, and I videoed it, and I've got loads of videos on my phone I've not even put up yet from the last month. But there's not been a lot of action for the last few weeks, so the videos I put up are literally within a day or two, and then there's nothing for quite a while. They've not been doing it as much the last few weeks. The few days before Christmas and New Year here, when we had a complete dense fog, they did it for nearly a week previous to that. So I blame that fog on that. Christine, the only person that's likely to get caught peeing in the bushes down here later on will be me. Right, so far we've had, oh God, Richard Ronnie Cuts, if he watches it, he'll say you've had 30 minutes of crap and 20 seconds of something going on. That's what you'd say. Christina, any trolls that have been horrible to other channels that push their luck? Yes, you and Nathan, the people that have got a spanner, are welcome to stop that person. I am very thick-skinned. That's what happens. You either break or make when you have a bad situation in life. So we're pretty thick-skinned. So, and most of it is because they're bored, they've got no friends, they're jealous, or they're whatever. And not everybody. Some people just want a bit of a laugh. Look at this! Isn't this so beautiful down here? The River Tor. Yeah, Torrington is a very underrated place actually. I've had some of the best nights of my life here. I had some of the worst days coming to school, but even school wasn't too bad. I wasn't unpopular, I wasn't popular, I kept myself sort of... But my dad died when I was 13, so that sort of took quite a... I just started secondary school, my old man snuffs it a few months later, you know, it was a bit... a lot going on at once there. Why can I see the Ferris wheel and I can't see the Ferris wheel on the camera? Hang on. The wind's blowing a bit up here, guys, now. There he is. Right, we're going to take you a walk around the fair and we're going to whatever, because this fancy dress thing must be going on around the thing. Let's go. We're going with the I don't know if we're allowed to walk. I think we're allowed to go wherever we want with the plastic glass. Plastic cup. Alright, it reconnected then. We're going to struggle here a little. Please bear with. There's nothing I can do about that. Right, we are back. Right, we are back. You can't walk. Like, you walk 2 or 3 spaces and it literally cuts off again. What I was saying was Nath timed somebody out for 24 hours. I didn't even realise it was that long. And then the person messaged me and I was still up here, like, you know, doing videos and stuff. Which some of you still not seen yet. There's more stuff of me and Mum's to come. And then, thanks, big shout to Matty and his lovely lady the other night for the quality videos. And a big shout, I nearly said his name, but the guy that didn't want to appear the other night that had all those fantastic Johnny Depp videos as well. But yeah, so yeah, I know it's useless up here. I've got to say, that is one of my favourite views. This one. It's been on the channel before as well, a year or 2 ago, here and there, you know. There's a lot of planes and a lot of trails, but the atmosphere, I need to drop the phone there. The atmosphere is not blue, it's flipping grey. Right, dare we take another step or 2 onward? We've got the Torrington Massive down here having a... Hey, so there you go, guys. Torrington's worth a visit. We've got some nice places down here. Yes, if you live here, it can get a bit whatever else and blah, 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 but... hey, I think I was supposed to be working this weekend, but I moaned about only being put down for weekends, so now I'm not working. So let's get a few more subs on the YouTube channel, guys. These aren't spraying. Do you know what? Look. But he wouldn't be spraying there. He would only start spraying over there because they only want to hide that. They don't want to hide that. They want to hide the moon. Half moon, my lovelies. Half moon. You get the negatives and the positives all colliding at once, so anything can happen. Beware. But I'm going to find in for me plastic. There should be a recycling thing here ready for it, but I'm literally, as soon as I wave the phone around, it's stopping me filming this. There's an awful lot of I wonder if they've got the commercial planes doing it. That has been said now. That is lasting longer than we getting it again. I hate filming this stuff. Is what's happening because this one's disappearing quite nicely, see, so I don't believe that is one. I believe that's just natural flight patterns, but why are these bits hanging around when there was a plane just now with a little trail like that just disappeared? Anyway, we're not going to dwell on that. We're not here to dwell on Skywatch, but that is actually what they've been calling it as well. Yeah, hashtag Skywatch is going to come up with me and also all this latest stuff. That was a lucky title for me, wasn't it? If you don't like heights, vertigo! Right, okay, let's go. Shall I take you on the fucking wall? Shall I take you live on the waltzers if the signal? Oh, I don't want to go on there. I've only had a couple of beers, but... I don't know how we... Why have they got it so you can't walk around? A bit weird. Oh gosh, you're all still with me. I'm surprised they're not cut off by now. Oh, the signal cut out. I was just saying, if someone donated £6 in coffee money, I'll go live on it with you. So then you'll just be going round and round and round with me. Yeah, no, I've had 2 beers, Christine. I won't have any. It won't do this, guys. Because I've been pointing there, look. Because I've been pointing there, look. It cuts you off, so I don't think we can go on there together. I'm not going on it on my own. I'm too scared. American Nightmare, big up. How are you doing? Hey, American Nightmare, what are you doing? Hey, American Nightmare, what do you think of all the sky spray stuff? Florida has been hit really. As soon as I walk up onto here, look, I'm one of these guys, and if I cut off, I'm not going on it. If I don't cut off, I'm going to go on it. I'm streaming live on YouTube. If it stays in signal, I'll get in. Is that all right? Offside! Offside! Right, I'm in the bloody seat now, so you lot better be with me. Be with me. On my own, I've never... Well, I reckon you're going to get nothing of this, and I've just put myself through hell for nothing. I'm going to hold on to my handbag as well now. Nice one, brother. Okay. The saddest bastard ever, getting on the waltzers on my own. I've never come to Torrington on my own.